I'm Victoria and I have multiple sclerosis. I wanted to talk about how I cope with having MS and my experience. I can only talk about my personal experience, and I just feel like a lot of people haven't really accepted or coped with having the disease. When I got diagnosed, at first it literally made me sick to my stomach to research it, which I'm finding a lot of people have too. I think a part of the coping process is learning as much as you can about it so that you can accept the reality of what's going on. It doesn't, like, what you read doesn't mean it's going to happen to you. It's just so you can be educated to know how to best take care of yourself. So how I coped with it was acknowledgement. That was the first thing. I told my mom, I told my sister the very same day that I found out that I had it. I told my job because I needed a day to just figure this out, because I didn't want to overreact, but I didn't want to underreact either. So I took my day, I tried to Google it, I tried to research it, but it literally, after like the third sentence, I would get nauseous. So it was months before I actually read like the scientific terms and definition of what it was. But I told people that were close to me so that I could have their support. And I'm not like a super like emo lovey-dovey type of person. Like, I don't really want a hug, like, not for real. That actually might make me more emotional, but I am the type of person that I need to be able to talk in a safe space and know that what I'm saying isn't gonna be taken in vain. It's not gonna, nobody's gonna take it and run with it, but I can just talk about how I feel. And if I'm mad and I'm pissed instead of sad and depressed, I need someone to allow me to be that way. And I think sometimes people don't really allow you to own your own feelings. They're kind of trying to tell you how you should feel. And I was mad. I was very mad at first because I just didn't understand, like, why me? You know, I'm one of those people that try to figure out, what did I do? Was this what I did in the third grade? Like, is this coming back to me? Or like, is this because I talked about this person? And I was like trying to put it together. And like, what does this mean? And the conclusion I came to, which wasn't immediate, but the conclusion I came to was that maybe I am a vessel. Like, I am the messenger to say, okay, because they say like God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. So I felt like, okay, maybe I shouldn't like stay quiet about this. Maybe I should, well, since I don't really know anybody that had MS, maybe I should be like that spokesperson, that person who speaks up and says, I have this illness, I'm okay, I'm dealing with it, I'm doing the best that I can, but if I gotta deal with it, you're gonna deal with it with me. Or like, I just want you to know what I'm going through so that if something does happen to me later, if I'm not in my best health later, you know why. And maybe you know how to help me even if I don't know how to help myself. And I just felt like it takes a village. It really takes a village to not only raise a child, but to keep you up, to keep you in good spirits, and to hold you accountable for things. So I made an announcement on social media because I was all the way in California, and most of my friends and family are on the East Coast. So I felt like that was the best way to tell them. At that point, I didn't have like a lot of followers or anything. So it was really just like people that I knew. And after that, I felt so liberated. I wasn't holding this secret. I wasn't sneaking around being sad, or I wasn't dealing with it alone, essentially. I had a whole village that was there with me to support me, to answer questions, to send me articles, to tell me about new medicines, like whatever they've seen. And it's still, to this day, it was the best decision that I made because it showed me who was my support system. And it showed me that I don't have to do anything alone. I legit have like a whole village of people who I don't even know, mind you. Another part of like coping is like just accepting your feelings. You know, like if you're sad one day, sometimes I feel sorry for myself, especially like if I get tired easily, which fatigue is a symptom of MS. Like when I get tired, I'll feel sorry for myself. Like, oh man, I'm tired early. Dang, I gotta sit this out or something. And I'll just be like, I should be able to do this. I should be able to have enough energy to do this. I should not have to sit out. But the more it's a process. You're not gonna one day wake up and be okay with things. Like, as confident as I am and as open as I am about having an illness, there's still times I have to kind of check myself and like pull back and say, look, it's okay that this is how you feel. It's okay that you're tired. No one's judging you. You're probably judging yourself harder. So accepting your feelings, acknowledging your feelings, assessing your feelings, and then being like not judging yourself about your feelings. Like, you don't need to judge yourself. You can be gentle with yourself. And that's another part of the coping process. Be gentle with yourself. Like, if you're tired, you're tired. It's okay. Like, nobody in life is gonna be like gentle or like help you out and care about you than you. So just be gentle with yourself. Practice self-care. Talk to people. Express yourself. And also try to connect with other people that have MS so that you can relate. Like, it was years before I actually talked to another person that had MS, which is the craziest thing ever. And I didn't even realize until the day that I talked to other people that had MS that I hadn't talked to anybody. And I think I was a little bit scared because I thought I was going to find out some stuff that I did not want to find out. But it actually was so like good. Like, it felt really good. Like, I felt like I wasn't alone. And I could talk to people. Like, we were laughing. Like, the person that I talked to happened to take the medicine that I take. And we were legit like laughing about some of the side effects of the medicine. Like, oh, your scalp be burning too. Like, and I didn't think that I would feel like that. So there is so much power in connecting with other people that are like you. It's no different from when you talk to someone of the same race as you, when you are in the area that no one looks like you. It's no different from that. It's literally like liberating and empowering to talk to somebody that has MS. So if you have any questions about coping, you can comment below or write me a message. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, thanks for watching.